Hello guys, welcome to Welgevonden Game Reserve. This is Valerian and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this reserve. Let's go! So, this is the map of Welgevonden. If you don't already know, the reserve is about 40,000 hectares, which is quite big for a private reserve. Such a big area offers a variety of landscapes and wildlife, including the big five, of course. We are surrounded by the Kruger National Park on the western side of the reserve, and on the eastern side we have multiple game farms which act as buffer zones and give us quite a good protection against poaching. This means we are really located in the bush and we are also surrounded by the bush. We, Metsi Lodge, are located in the northern west side of the reserve. We are a 5-star lodge with luxury rooms and service, and we have a big water pond that allows us to spot almost everything from the lodge throughout the year. In the north of the reserve we have mostly rocky, mountainous and forest-ish landscapes with many rivers and valleys. That's where your chances of seeing the biggest herd of elephants in the reserve are the highest, and also many giraffes. We estimate that about 130 elephants live in the reserve, and they sometimes gather in herds of more than 50 individuals. There are also a few plains in the north which are highlighted in green on this map. You can see Metsi Lodge is located next to Nyala Plains, which allows us to see traditional game such as zebras, wildebeest, giraffes, rhinos, warthogs, jackals and many birds all year long and very easily. Then as you approach the center of the reserve, you'll find more plains and short grass areas and water dams, which are home to one of our pride of lions. You will also have greater chances of seeing the buffaloes around there. Whichever lodge you go to, your safari guide will very probably take you to Sekwa Plains. Sekwa Plains, which is right there, that's where the lions usually stay. Near Sekwa you will eventually visit Nkongoni Plains, which is also very nice. And finally you will discover Fig Tree Plains, which is one of the best spots to have a sundowner and watch rhinos at the same time.
What do you see, Joe?
Lions.
And what else?
Rhinos.
What else?
Wildebeest.
Yes.
Warthogs.
Yes.
Baboons.
Yes.
No giraffe.
Not far from this plain there are two dams, Rhino Dam and Leopard Dam. That's where you'll find the hippos for about half of the year. The rest of the year the hippos come to Metsi Dam, which is the water pond in front of Metsi Lodge. Speaking of rhinos, we have white and black rhinos, and you're gonna see lots of them, at least the white ones, throughout the reserve very easily, and you'll probably see more in the reserve than you've ever seen before in one spot. Now as we go down in the south, that's where the landscape starts to look like the Masai Mara in Kenya or Serengeti in Tanzania. It's called actually Serengeti Plains, which means there are huge grass plains with multiple cheetahs and a second pride of lions. There are multiple entrances inside the reserve. There is the east gate, the main gate, which is the biggest gate, and then we have the west gate. So if you come to Metsi, you'll probably use the west gate and then have a 20-minute drive to Metsi inside the reserve, which will be a real safari. Now each little house on the map represents a lodge. Some lodges are actually private, meaning you cannot visit them. Only a few lodges are commercial, like Metsi, but we, for example, are not always open to clients. This means you will see way less cars and people than if you go to the Kruger, for example. Also, when you visit Welgevonden, whichever lodge you pick, you'll have to leave your car at the gate and the lodge will pick you up with their safari car, making the experience 100 times better and more fun. Welgevonden is so big and varies in terms of landscapes and wildlife. Even if you come for a few days or a week, you won't be able to see every part of the reserve and see every species. Impossible. So please do not worry about getting bored or seeing the same thing every day. It just won't happen. If you enjoy the bush and safari life, then this is the paradise you've been looking for. Thank you for listening to me. This was Valerian from Metsi Lodge. See you soon at Metsi or in Welgevonden Game Reserve. See you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, to subscribe to our channel and come visit us at Metsi Lodge in South Africa. See you soon.